A very special delivery is the 18th and final episode of the second season of Barney and Friends. This is a pretty great episode. There's a mystery, and I thought the mystery of the surprise was really obvious, and I was incorrect. Well, half incorrect. We also have some really nostalgic moments, and something happens with the Barney bag that really took me straight back to my childhood. So I have to say, I rather enjoyed this. So this one is all about Tosha having a surprise. And we learn at the beginning that her mother has had a baby. She's now a sibling. And there's a surprise waiting for the children at the end of the episode. And I will, once I finish discussing the episode, talk about what that surprise is and what I thought it was versus what it actually is. So I thought that was a really nice element to include. And then throughout the episode, we have various songs that are about families and things that make us special. You can maybe imagine what those songs are. And then we have a special guest, Ella Jenkins. I've never heard of Ella Jenkins, but I've Googled her and she seems phenomenal. And she's 99, which is really awesome. And she teaches the children about ukuleles, and then we have the Barney bag, and they make their own ukuleles. And this is something I did a lot as a child. Not ukuleles, but little guitars where you put elastic bands over a box that has a hole in it, usually a tissue box or maybe a shoe box if you have big enough elastic bands. And that definitely took me straight back to my childhood. A lot of fun and very, very creative. So I will now go through the songs. Actually, I won't. I'll tell you the children who are in this first. We do have Baby Bop and BJ very briefly. We also have Shawn, Tosha, Derek, Kathy, and Min. So we have 5 of them here. And it works really well having 5 children. Sometimes 3 is enough. 4 is pretty good, but actually 5 works as well. So the songs, these are of course in order, and we have My Family's Just Right For Me, which is not one that I grew up with. It's not nostalgic, but it is one that I really thoroughly enjoyed. I've grown to love it. I think it's brilliant. We then have Buckle Up My Seatbelt, which I don't really recognise. It's not one that I'm familiar with. And then we have Everyone Is Special, which of course is a really great song. And another one that I've grown to love with Barney, but I don't think I remember it from my childhood. A couple of other songs that were pretty good but didn't mean anything to me. Miss Mary Mack and Shake Hands with Friends. We then have Mr. Knickerbocker, which I don't like. I really don't like it. I don't know why. I just find it really irritating, so I didn't love that. We then have another version of Everyone Is Special, and then of course we end with I Love You. And before we get to I Love You, and in fact before we get to Everyone Is Special, the second time round we have the surprise. And I thought I was correct. Tosha's mother came in carrying a baby. That was the surprise, the reveal of the child coming to visit. And then a couple of seconds later, her father walks in carrying another baby. These are the twins, Kevin and Kyle. They're played by Mario and Tiffany Starghill, and they are very, very sweet. So that was a lovely surprise, as I didn't see that coming. So in all, it's a really good episode, and I rather enjoyed it. And I think it's safe to say a very special delivery is a very solid way to end the second season of Barney.